Hello everyone, welcome to my citrus orchard. In this video I'll be showing these two Espalier citrus trees. These are fairly new in my garden. I've got these massive planter boxes, and I went down to Bunnings and I purchased this trellis, which was quite cheap, like 20-30 bucks. It's quite large, it's about 2 meters by about maybe about a meter. What I've done is I've essentially purchased a real baby citrus tree, and I've used twine to tie it down to the actual trellis. As you can see, you've got the main sort of branch running up, sort of the center branch, and that's sort of the main leader of the whole entire plant. And it sort of splits up here about halfway, and this literally keeps going up and up. Some of the branches I've weaved them between the actual trellis, as you could probably see some of them popping out and going back in, because it was still sort of bendy, and when it's sort of fairly new, it's easy to manipulate it. So this tree is a Lisbon lemon tree. It's grafted and it's taken off insane. Like in 1 month, I reckon half of this growth has come in the last month. On the other side, I've got an extra tree that we just didn't know what to do with it, and it was just sitting around the backyard. It's a Tahitian lime tree grafted. It's more mature than the other one, but it was honestly like excess stock, and I was like, whatever, I'm not going to waste it, and I just chucked it in here going, let's try this out, let's try to espalier this tree. I had to cut it back quite a bit to get it to what it is, but I mean, it's popping, it's quite healthy. Look at all the lemons on it, the limes on it. As you can see, I'm trying to sort of train it back to the trellis. So for example, you can see this new growth here. So as you can see, this goes behind the actual trellis, it pops back out, and then the new growth, I've put a little bit of twine around it, not too tight, as you can see there, and I'm training it to go back towards the trellis so I can keep it close to the trellis and make it a nice espalier. Look, it looks really nice. These trees are quite healthy, and I think that majority of these espalier trees do well in sort of warm climates, nothing too cold. This is just an experiment, so I haven't never done this before, and I'm just waiting to see how these turn out. So far, they're very healthy, they're lush and green, and I haven't really done much to it but just give it some fertilizer about a month and a half ago, which is probably why it started to grow so well. And I gave the Tahitian lime a harsh prune, but besides that, it's essentially just growing on its own. All you got to do is maintain it a little bit more than you would with your regular citrus trees, because you've got to train this to stay and stick to the trellis. Besides that, I'll keep you guys updated. The Lisbon tree hasn't fruited yet, but when it does, I'm keen to see it take off. I think it'll be interesting to see how it goes, but more videos to come in the future. Thanks, guys.